Hey, we're live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Sunday spiritual session. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my water. Should have done this first. Hey, G, how are you, girl? Excuse me. Everybody's holding down their own divisions. Yeah, I don't even remember what the comment was in the description, but we're gonna talk about some things today. It's gonna be great. I got a new setup. Hopefully the light's okay. It's all coming from this side. Check it out. So hopefully it's good. I'll get a light over here, but it's all temporary. So I'm excited. There's a lot of things coming to the collective, and I wanted to focus today on grounding and the reason why, or here to help us, let's put it, is Kuan Yin. I don't know if you guys can see how she's in all the dimensions. That's really cool. If you can see it up close, these things cameras never do it justice like the moon. So we got some Kuan Yin with us today. We're going to focus on grounding. We've done a lot of work paving a lot of the ways. And it's time for everyone to just remember the balance. Yes, that's right. Okay. And if you feel like stepping back, if you feel like you need time, definitely take that time in any point in time in your life and in your journey, because, the light codes are coming in. We're getting Schumann resonance. We're getting them all the time now. It's going to keep happening. It's going to keep coming, and they're all here to help. And so do whatever you need to do to accept them in, to create your new, and remember, create your new. Okay, hold on. I probably should have chugged a gallon of water after this one. All right, guys, what? Right, the energetic system that you guys are seeking has to do with the energetic system that you are. As all beings undergo who lose, who suffer amnesia-like symptoms, finding your way back is always an amazing journey, but at the end of the journey, you realize you've always been yourself. What it is you may be forgetting are the steps you've previously taken or the moments you've previously had, but all in all, you are what you are at all times and in all ways. The more you seek, the more you learn, but if you lose your connection to your center, you're losing why you learned what you just learned. You're forget. It's your reflection. Yeah, thanks. Hey guys. Hey Nicole. How you guys doing? Taking a step back. Yeah, taking a breather. We've created. That's what I wanted to say. We've created such a path for so much to open up. And look at how the first push, right? The first push was tough, but it got through, right? And so now there's seeds everywhere, everything is growing. And so it's important to remember to prepare yourselves for the next phases, right? Because there's surrender within creation and free will. So what's the balance? And the balance is you take action when you know you're supposed to. When something's weighing on you, or when something needs your attention, or when something excites you, right? Take action. Do what you can to transmute, learning to be the transmuters, obtaining your original energetic frequency, which is the frequency that is coming online. Imagine we had all 12 strands online. It's your frequency in every moment that you're doing. Like, if you want your frequency to be online, you need to be online. You need to be, like when they drop us all back into fear, or whatever, right? And then try to shift the timelines. Now we're all focused on fear in this timeline that doesn't really have to happen, but we're all worried about it. So now we're gonna start to manifest, So resonating, right? Grounding, connecting, all of these things in order to help you remember you outside of everything else, so that you can establish your light stronger and build your light to ascend, which we are all doing through the physical body. First off, you must allow. Second off, right, if you would like to participate consciously, you can. Things such as eating healthier, getting sleep, drinking water, doing this stuff. It's not about what is right or wrong, as the human condition is always trying, the human brain is always trying to, to protect itself, whatever, it's about the simple fact that it's doing it that does it. And it just raises it. I'm not trying to be right or wrong here. How do I say this one? It's not about someone else being right or you being right or wrong for other people. It's about you doing everything that you can for yourself to raise your vibration in every way that you can, in every moment, mentally, physically, emotionally. What did I miss? Spiritually, right? Because the space is always being held. Imagine all the work that it takes, and imagine going all the way to the ground, as far down as you can go, and then having to anchor that antenna and protect it, right? Guys with spears sitting out, saying, get away, right? Whole circle, right? Protecting the mother as she gives birth to the new creations. Yes, we must protect these things. And that's what it really comes down to, again, is it's coming back local, guys. It's all going to be local. It's why we're all meeting on social media. It's why the whole world is becoming smaller, or whatever, if you want to, for that example. And we're all meeting up and we're going to create, because people talk about the Great Reset, financial, this, political, this or that, but at the end of the day, what's going to happen is you and me getting together and creating it, is not needing, they say spirit, they don't use money in the cosmos because they don't need it. They create what they grow what they want, right? All of this kind of stuff, because we have all these technologies that are coming out. We have all this, right? We have to put all this together, right? And it's already there. But in order for humanity to get to that point where we have to live like that, like I've been saying, we have to do it. You have to eat healthier. You have to exercise. You have to whatever. You have to practice your magic. You have to practice your abilities. You have to practice. You want to learn how to, whatever, telekinesis, telepathy. You want to learn how to do all this, you got to practice. You want to remember your past and your connections, you got to practice. You got to meditate. You got to do these things. And then because we're building our bodies up from the low to get there. Once we get there and we know how to activate it and we're used to activating, it's going to be very much easier in order to do, right? We say, well, it's within us. It's this. Well, we have to get back to that. We have to get back to when we're helping in that way. When we're here as humanity, helping each other, supporting each other, not just, trying to get all that we can, or, whatever has to come. And, most of you guys know that anyways. So, that being said, can we sum up instead of just keep going on the thread? Yeah. I want to sum up. We're going to sum up. Hey, guys. You have to embody it. Yeah, no, I feel you, G. I almost spilled that all over myself. No, and that's why I've always felt like, I've been here to talk smack too, not too, but in my own way, because of this, everything is pulling us away. Oh, you're spiritual if you're like this, or you're like that, or it's this religion, or it's that. Or, oh, you're only a good citizen if you're like this, or you're like that, or you believe this politic, or you believe that politic platform, whatever. Or you're only good if you're, I mean, it's over and 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 over again. And it's all just pulling us away from the fact that it already is. And we all want to live in a world where it's what we want it to be. Well, we got to make it. You are the change that you came. Be the change you're looking for. That's what it is, because that's how it has to happen. If we're going to get into a world where money is not an issue, think of that. We talk about that a lot in the spiritual community, don't we? Right? Where we're all going to have the abundance that we need, and money's not going to be an issue. Okay, so then what are you going to do? You're going to sit at home, same way, or like I don't know, like most people are doing now, because they got us all just trying to pay our rent, relax at home, do what we can at the house, hang out with friends when we can. But I mean, what are we going to do? Are we going to go around and try to kill people and take all their stuff or steal, or no? What are you going to do? You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm bored. I have everything I could ever need. And I've had a year to play with it all and experience it all. But I have no friend. You know what I mean? We have no this, we have no community. We have this. So like we're getting back to, it's all about that community that's being grown right now, whatever and however it's going to happen, because it's going to happen in the most beautiful way that so many are doomsdaying still. I never think of, right? Shout out. Made that doomsday video way back when everybody's on that doomsday timeline, and it's just like, what are we doing? What are you guys doing? Come on, spiritual collectives. Come on, peoples. Come on, humanities. It's all us, and yeah, it's a big thing to learn. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, we got to protect. And that's why we're already here protecting the lines. You got it. Like, right? I think shout out to all of us who are, just doing our just trying to help. That's what I'm call it. I don't, we're all doing what we can when we can, sharing what we can when we can, how we can. I mean, some of the stuff, it's like the idea that we want it to come in, we want to hear spirit, we want to, see it, it's non-verbal, it doesn't have to be sound like that. It's going to be intuition. It's going to be this, it's going to be that. Sometimes the things that people get, it's hard to explain, or you can't explain it at the time. And that's why it's all about the feeling in the heart and the knowing, because when you know in your heart, you don't have to explain it in a million different ways, trying to explain one look that I can just look at you guys and be like, dude, I love you guys. Like, what are you doing? Like, are we going to hang out or not? Are we going to get mad? How are we can we ask, what do you guys like to do for fun? Like, what are we all doing? Right? It's so hard to figure out, but it's really not, and within that network, the network of giving love, the network of people who care and meet other people who care, and they spread their caring, that network is going to overpower everything. But they keep keeping us hating on each other or whatever. Dude, I don't care what you look like, where you been from, what you doing. Like, just let's talk. Let's go hang out. I want to know, like, you're a totally new person to me. Like, what's your story? We have so much to catch up on, guys. What have you been through that I could totally probably relate to, because we've all lived on Earth the past, excuse me. So it's like, I don't know what the problem or what's, sorry, I'm getting, what do you want to say? Sorry, I'm getting all, personality here. Well, inventors, yes, and so there's manifestation begins real. No, and it's all there. It's so Blu-ray. It's so Blue Hearts. I love the Blue Hearts. I'm going to share that because look, Blue Hearts. Yay. Thank you, G. Yeah, we have so much to look forward to. And it takes all of, what have we learned? It takes all of us bitching to get anybody, because if you don't and you just take it, they're not going to hear you anyways, right? Take it from someone who tried to be a nice guy. Okay, like it works both ways. You can flip it and go and like walk away like that, and then oh my god, and if they kept, but that's still if they catch it, or those ones you got to yell at. So it's like we still got ways to go. I mean, I love everybody in the spiritual community, all of us, especially anybody in the whole world. But it's like the fact that everybody's still graduating, everybody's still learning, who their aspects are. Like, listen, I don't know mine's names, I don't know probably things that other people could probably find out or something, or maybe like they'll see me and I'll see that, but they'll see my hat, so it'll be different, I never look at it like that. We got so much to learn. I mean, shout out to the telepathy, because that's all I got to say. That's coming first. I don't know. Once you guys realize how telepathic you guys are, and that like you're already hearing what everyone else is already saying, it's amazing. I still have to catch up with it sometimes, like I know now, and I know in the moments, and I know at the times, but I still have to, pay attention. And then sometimes it gets me, but, self-love, self-responsibility, because if you want to be sovereign, you have to be self-responsible, period. Everybody wants, I want to be sovereign, God, sovereign free. Okay, well, or you take responsibility for the way you think and the way you feel and what you do and what you don't do. And do you sit there and stew, or do you argue with other people? Or, the world has a lot of these things collectively to still go through, right? But that overwhelming, overbearing network grids of love and heartfelt and people who understand whatever, right? It doesn't have to be all spiritual, right? Everybody's, what's that? This prophet said that. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm here. Hey, my name's Michael. What are you guys doing? I don't know. We're trying to figure out the secret of life. And I could probably uncover 0 archaeological, findings and still be okay. I don't know. I'm trying to be, silly and joke about it, but it's like, and not like I don't think it's amazing. I'm so glad that we've found what we found, but it's like, I don't know. I think we're all, it's really, and that's because we've come from such a hard place and hard time, we had the Dark Ages, we had the Middle Ages, we had, what was that all that? I was like, go way back. We had the Bronze Age and the Iron Age, and then it ain't been fun for the most part. So everyone's been looking everywhere that they can look, and bringing in everything that we can bring in. And so that's why today Kuan Yin, bringing it in, Kuan Yin. Yeah, say, well, okay, we're getting it going. Kuan Yin, bringing it in. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh, you got a dragon in your dream. Cool. I'm so glad you met the dragons. We are here. The dragons are here. They're my friends. Let's put it this way. I'm going to pull some cards. Excuse me, guys. Still stuffy. Getting over this. Have you guys had the little headaches, decide it's just this, and then here's it, and then Crow. We're starting with the Crow because we need the direction of the tarot. So we're gonna go past, present, future just every time with the Crow, because he sets our direction. Let's pull the cards. What are we? Only 20 minutes, so we go. Okay. Yeah, no, I got a bunch. I want to pull them all. When you look at all your cards, I'm gonna, yes. Okay, why are you all saying yes? I gotta pull every single card, so I'm just do one. But we want to ground Kuan Yin. Thank you, Kuan Yin, for hanging out with us. Whoa, there's the first one. Ayo, chucha. And then you would do 2. Okay, so it's on the bottom first, and then on the bottom. You guys are pushy today. There's a lot of energy, right? Can you feel it's earth, it's earthing, it's giving push, it's giving you a wall to fall back on. Does that make sense? Excuse me. So first one pass, we're an emperor. Let's get over to the card. I'm gonna read all these. Father-like authority, fair-minded, wisdom, protective. There goes your protection. I said protection. Shout out. The emperor represents masculine father energy, where the empress offers abundance and nurturing, abundant love and nurturing. The emperor brings a solid foundation of order and rules that provide security and stability. The crow stands on a sword, a symbol of power, protection, authority, strength, and courage. The ram head on the throne represents leadership and initiative. The emperor's energy brings order to chaos. He's not a dictator nor taskmaster. He is, however, a strong leader who commands devotion through wisdom and integrity. Crows are known for passing information to their DNA to future generations to protect them from possible dangers. The emperor sits on his throne ready to share his knowledge to ensure all around him stay safe. Channel his power in times of uncertainty. Through fearless determination and expertise, it will manifest success. The emperor, reversed. No. Okay, and then we got the Two of Cups is where we're at. Whew. I shut all the doors too, so I'm not loud in here too. So I'm like starting to sweat. Two of the Cups. Share energy of water traveling between the two cups and a divided heart. Between them and a caduceus symbolizing negotiation and partnership. The Two of Cups may represent a new romantic relationship and may also foretell of a robust and confident business relationship. Together, the pair is balanced and equally satisfied and share a unified vision. Similar to lovers, the Two of Cups denotes a karmic connection, although it does not necessarily mean a romantic one. While upright, harmonious partnerships. So that's where we're at right now. Yes, sir, as we are creating in the new and truly linking up all of the soul clans, united tribes, united clans, because the clans need healing. I don't know if anybody's, you know what I mean? I don't know if you've thought of it that way yet, or you know what I mean? All of them, you know, like, because it doesn't matter the clan, it's just healing is a constant. You know, anytime you learn something new, you heal from its distortion of what it wasn't. And you know, anything, any Star Nation moving forward, learning something new, you know, they apply the technology, they apply what they know. And then if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. And then they, you know, you blow up, you blow yourself up, you got to heal. I mean, it's what kind of healing we're talking about, you know, it's moving forward. Temperance is moving forward. Here we go. Temperance, yes. As we say, ground yourselves. Kuan Yin, still here. A lot of water. Moderation, alchemy, angel communication, element fire. Patient and balanced. She has the power to project grace and calm on the outside while actively solving problems and figuring out solutions to complicated issues inside. When the temperance card appears, it is a sign to take a long-term view when embarking on a journey or seeking a solution. Just as a crow blends two opposite liquids, try to blend and harmonize with the people around you. When working with others, ask for their input and incorporate their ideas. Perhaps something totally new will come of it. And that's all. Okay, then it was reversed. Okay, so yeah, definitely working together. Emperor, right? We've been spending a lot of time in our emperor states, in our emperors and our empresses. Okay. What's on the bottom? What's on the bottom? I don't know, guys. What's on the bottom? 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. Which says, the generously charitable crow happily shares a fish since she has two and is not worried about finding more. Although he is a compassionate crow. Wait a minute. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm reading 6. Sorry, guys. It goes backwards. It goes 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and I went the wrong way. Crow diligently and succeeds masterfully carves a pentacle in the coin. Away from the noise of the roost, he is focused and determined to finish all 8 coins to perfection. The Eight of Pentacles encourages you to further your education to master the skills that will enable you to become an expert in the area of your soul purpose. At this stage, it may be hard to recognize, but through hard work and dedication, you will find the success that you seek. While this is a card of perfecting your skill, reversed, it may mean that perfectionism you might be getting into. But yeah, ha. Right? It's kind of like hermit mode. Yeah. All right, thank you, crows. Thank you, crows, for the direction. My nose all looking gross on screen. Sorry, guys. I feel like let's see. Okay, and then we're gonna hop over to. Okay, I think that was her yelling. One. We're gonna do Keepers of the Light. I haven't popped these guys open in a while because I wanted some Ascended Master type of stuff. Yeah, the headaches, the heaviness, the vibrations. Thought you had COVID. Okay, cool. I'm glad you didn't. Yeah, it was just like, and it's weird too, right? What is this? June, middle of June, everybody's getting colds. Like, no, something's happening, guys. I don't know. One card. Keepers of the Light, one card. Yep, nope. Don't tell me the story. We got a lot of family here today to talk to. So I'm gonna start the cards early and just. Yeah, so many topics are accelerating. Mastery of the random, but meant to be energy we manifest through your streams. Exactly. When you guys start seeing, like for real, like, okay, so last night when I was going to bed, I just, if the moon's out and it's been out for, I mean, enough time, 30 minutes, I don't know. I haven't tested it as soon as it comes out, but every time I go to bed, I mean, last night I was just seeing somebody like right in front of my face, and I'm getting more light versus dark in it. So it's cool because I remember talking about this a while back where, you know, I'm seeing the shadows and, you know, and it's starting to come into view. But when you guys start seeing like your chords, like and I've seen this too, you know, cord cutting practices or, you know, all this stuff, like like science says, you know, oh, it's particles and then they create atoms and then there's geometric shit, right? And then spiritual people are saying the same thing. Yo, I see circles and I see squares and I see numbers, you know, I see letters, whatever. And then science is like, oh, you're crazy. But then science literally can prove that things create letters and shapes and numbers, you know, so it's just a matter of time. Like I shared the one time when, you know, I was looking at the patio and I could see the geometry of the patio, and I'd look off into the grass, nothing. And I looked back at the patio and I could see it was like an overlay. Like I didn't know if it was deep in it or if it was over on top. I now know, I mean, it was over on top. So as your third eye comes on and you relax, you're going to see all those things that are right in front of you that you're not seeing yet. And because they're still there, you know, it's wild. So, I think it's important that we all go at our own pace, though. Yeah. And be aware of it as consciously as you can, so you can understand it. And you know, and then I saw the same thing on the patio, looking up at the sky. Recently, this is like 2-3 years ago. I don't know. Recently, it's upgraded itself. So now I see explosions like fireworks just looking in the sky. It's like I can shift my eyes to where I can stop looking because I want to know and I want to see, and stop looking, and then I see it. And they're sparkles of, they look like fireworks, right? But it's the particles of energy of light traveling through and creating and let's say gravitizing, okay, to use that word, magnetizing to each other, you know. So it's like, it's a trip, all of this stuff it's real. And we got a ways to go, you know, even in the, you know, we need more light workers. Like I always joke, we can't have enough light workers, honestly. I mean, it's not, but we're all doing great. And I mean, look how much we've accelerated already so much. So shout out to everybody in the world for holding down whatever their version of love and happiness is, whatever they're going through, no matter what, because I think that's what keeps us wanting to keep going, is because there's something that we know that makes us happy, and yeah, all that kind of stuff, right? So shout out to humanity, yo. Yeah, the overlays, yeah, that's like what comes on first. Remember, it's all hologram. Hi guys, Michael, hologram. Right? I'm hologramming myself right now, right? Wall's a hologram. That's a hologram. Whatever you're looking at, it's a hologram. So we got the Miriam. Cool. Sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Excuse me. I think they do twin flame type stuff in the back. I think the Miriam's twin of somebody. Let me see. Maybe it'll say it. Odin. Mother Mary, and then the Miriam. Okay. Okay. Choose to forgive in order to heal. Oh yeah. Miriam, which means the beloved, are twin flame angels who come as one. They are mirror images of each other. They are the angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. These angels spoke directly to Mary and helped her move beyond her grief so that she was able to commune with Jesus once more. They can help us move beyond the cloud of grief too. They heal grievances of all kinds, including ones that have been created by religion or the idea that God does not love or accept us because of a mistake we once made. Miriam, help us remember that we don't need to ask God for forgiveness because he never condemned us in the first place. Extended message, there is a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here swirling your holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union with spirit. Your love beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You're in a space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choose to see the light of the world. Choosing will help you grow even more to see the light of the world. Yeah, heck yeah. This is huge because before the world and people are gonna, be able to come together and whatnot, we all gotta go through our forgiveness. Right? Remember your foundations, pillars, right? Kindness, forgiveness, compassion, patience. That's about it, really. I mean, how many do I want to get into? Let's skip it ahead here. Let's do underground. So we're doing Sacred Earth. We're gonna bust out Lemuria. Yeah, we'll bust out. Okay. So let's get Sacred Earth going. We got 3 more. Let's see. Sacred Earth, what you got? What are you? Okay. It was just stuck. You feel all the vibes pulsating? That's good. Excuse me. I don't know the speed that we're all going to go at, right? And who's getting upgraded and what part of us is getting upgraded first so that we can support another part of us to get upgraded. But essentially, that's how the upgrades go, as far as I understand. And yeah, we're all going to see what we're going to see soon. You're going to hear, you're going to feel, you're going to, and yeah, if you're feeling them, that's the Schumann, that's the key thing that's activating all of us is all the pulse, the vibrations. So I got to do the eating healthy and you got to get in the rest and you got to stay away from drama, negativity, stay away from heavy things. Right? It's like we were talking about that before eating food. I grew up, it was like, dinner time, you eat, you get seconds. If you're hungry, you just stuff your face and then you feel that fullness in your belly. And that's what was normal, but that's too much fullness in the belly. That's not what your body actually just needs to survive. Like you don't need a whole, eat a whole horse, you can just have like, a little bit. And then you could probably go for another, 12 hours, so that we really needed it. Hello. What we got from the Sacred Earth Oracles? Thank you for being here, everybody, in the Sacred Earth Oracles. This being here's discernment. Yeah, you were listening, weren't you? Hold it up. Let me get the page. Die. I mean, no, don't. Earthly meaning. The books, films, and people you choose to spend time with subtly feed your beliefs about how the world works. Choosing good food means your body can absorb all the nutrients it needs for optimal health. The same applies for the information and attitudes you surround yourself with. Be selective about the movies, books, and conversations you have, giving yourself the opportunity to absorb higher thinking, greater visions, and deeper love. Spiritual meaning is breathe in the Divine Mother's deep love for this world. Surround yourself with works of peace and compassion. Take on the beauty and joy of living. Increase your concentration of love, and it will naturally flow out into the world from high to low, following the channels to where it is needed most. The energy you foster in yourself and in the world is a choice. Be selective. Choose love. Duh. It's not weird anymore. The new generation of kids, they're going to be like, we're going to be like, dude, I just peace and love. And they're going to be like, I know. Like, where have you been my whole life? And we're going to be like, where have you been the past 30 years? You know, why are you guys just coming now? We could have used you guys a long time ago. We need more light workers. I'm just kidding. I get excited. Just being goofy. There it is. It's not cold. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, G, because I was talking with the fam out there, and it's such a purge that I've been having with everything going on. It's such a purge because every time I go through one, I have more control over my body. I don't know if that makes sense. I have more awareness, right? Because you had the cold, right? So it's like we're like, oh yeah, I don't need that no more. This is what it feels like. Bye-bye. You know, I'm not going to go back over there. You know, so it's interesting. I wonder about a lot of that kind of stuff too, especially if we're these 22 strand DNA people, beings. You know, I'm pretty sure we're going to be invincible eventually. You know, I mean, honestly, I hate to break it to everybody, but you know, we're probably going to be unstoppable when we fully, at least in this dimension, for sure. So, or this, yeah. Anyways, whatever technical terms you want to use, I don't know. I can probably think of them and put together something nice. Hey, Conscious Angel. Yeah, follow the tribe, yo. Welcome. So good to see you, Earth Varieties. Happy Pride to everybody, dude. Be who you are, and that is all you must be. Shine your love all over the world, and that's all that matters. You know, wait until we explain to people that some races are androgynous and they give birth themselves. What is that? They give birth all by themselves, they can have babies, or they don't at all, or they're dormant. I don't know. Like, dude, science is acting like it knows stuff. And it's not that it doesn't. We got a lot of hidden technology that they're not bringing out. We need to bring out. I mean, they are. Don't worry. It's all coming, guys. Just keep it going. It's coming. You know it's coming. You've been hearing about it, right? It's how it all happens. Look at like history. Look at how back in the day it was like weird to have a cell phone and to be seeing each other and talking to each other on television screens and seeing each other and communicating. And I mean, what is it called? They got haptics, right? Haptics, where the vibration, like, so it's like video games. I remember this is me remembering like Sega Genesis. I don't know if you guys remember, you know, whenever that was, I don't know how long ago, where they had the haptic, where it was like a bodysuit thing that you could, like a vest that you could put on. So then, like, if you were playing a shooting game, you get shot, it would like vibrate in the chest because you just got shot, you know? So, I mean, this was Sega Genesis. This was 20 years. I mean, like, it's going to be crazy. I don't even want to we're not going to talk about all those things. You know, you guys have already heard it. Do I support? I support anybody who wants to be who they wants to be. That's the whole point. I just think people just lose their minds over the whole thing. You know, it's not my business. you know. in the first place. But that's the world we live in. No matter what your angle is, no matter what your opinion is, no matter where you're coming from in the world, everybody's just arguing. And the simple fact is, if we're all going to be free, then we got to be free, and we got to let each other be free. So yeah, it's very simple. So yeah, we're getting there though. Shout out to everybody out there that's going through with the change of the things that happen now. But don't fret, because as most things change, things will always change. But there's too many people here supporting the light, so I wouldn't worry about a lot. And that's what it is. It's once we start worrying about it, get thrown off on another timeline, a negative timeline, because now there's the Oogie Boogie Man, right? That's going to come. So now we need to spend all of our time and energy protecting ourselves from the Oogie Boogie Man, fighting against the Oogie Boogie Man, and then we lose all that potential. We lose all that opportunity to get together. And we already know what we got to watch out for. We already know. There's not many lessons left to learn collectively as humans. The souls coming in aren't going to need the time that, especially that we're here to help. But yeah, we're all going to just passing the torch along, man. So we got Beyond the Mind. We got Lemuria in the house. Great. Thank you. Shout out Lemuria. Really appreciate this card. Perfect timing, guys. Thinking with the heart, being present, heart and mind connection, meditation, the bliss of being, quieting the monkey mind, fathoming the unfathomable, finding happiness within, going beyond intellectual limitation. The mind is a wonderful tool for moving us through the logistical elements of life so we can function in the world. However, its endless chatter, self-doubt, limiting stories, and subconscious programs can also keep us in our suffering. One of the fundamental problems with mind chatter is that it takes us out of the present moment. As soon as we're in the past or the future, we can no longer be our most empowered in the present. When we are stuck in the past or worrying about the future, we are not in command of our now. All we're doing is draining our energy and removing ourselves from the beauty of this incredible moment where anything is possible. That is not to say we shouldn't plan for the future or honor the past. This message is about bringing our awareness to the present. We're naturally wired to be everywhere but the present moment. Just as we would exercise to keep our body fit and healthy, it is useful to practice being here and now. Learning to find inner spaces of peace and silence, regardless of external circumstances, one of the greatest gifts we can cultivate for ourselves. Much of the Western culture and society pivots on a mind-based paradigm. This has served us in getting from A to B in a very linear way, but it is not holistic, and the cracks are starting to show. We learn that logic is always the right approach. However, more and more people are feeling unfulfilled, unhappy, and anxious, even though we are living more comfortably and with fewer threats. What can we do about this? The answer is learning to just be. Even just for 10 minutes of your day, there are many techniques to help you quieten the mind. Find the ones that work for you, and as your internal world becomes more peaceful, conscious, empowered, and meaningful, so too will your external world. They are interconnected. True bliss is experienced completely and utterly in the present moment. In essence, it is the feeling we spend so much of our life seeking. Ironically, we have access to this feeling always. Without external stimulants or concepts, allow everything to drop away so you are present. It can take some work, but presence and bliss are totally within your grasp. Commodity-driven society tells us we need to seek things outside of ourselves to feel safe and happy. This thinking keeps us out of the magic. The enlightened soul knows there is so much more. The divinatory meaning is take a step outside your mind-based concerns or limitations. Looking at things in an over-logically way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. You may be transfixed by a past experience. Past may be running you and making your mind spin so that you can't see what's really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. Step back and clear your mind. Meditate in your own way. Contemplate what the situation in hand will feel like if you released all fears and worries. Are these concerns even yours? Boom. Cool. I like it. Just like we was talking. We were talking about that. We were just talking about taking us back on the negative timeline. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Of course, varieties. There's varieties. Shout out to love. See, that's what we're getting at here. Everybody's stuck on proving it or justifying it or it's already fine. There's nothing wrong. So yeah. Excuse me. Odin in the house. Got Odin. Got one, maybe two more. We'll see how bad the fairies want to. I think the fairies really want to say, hey, and we got Odin. Are you kidding me? They're still with us, guys. It's the same ones from last week, and we've had them prior weeks before on the show. You got to be kidding me right now. I shuffled it like 3 times right there. That was it. Same. Norns. Read it again for y'all's who hasn't heard it from last time. Wow. They're basically here. Your past, present, future, right? Destiny. One of the most powerful cards in the deck. Said to be many Norns. All are born from the gods, elves, and dwarves, but the 3 most prominent are Urd, Verdandi, and Skold. They live under the tree of life, Yggdrasil. And I don't know how to say that without sounding, that's hard. Yggdrasil. I can't say it fast. In a beautiful hall near the Well of Fate, Urdarburner. They visit, I remember trying to say these last time, they visit each child at birth. This card indicates that the Norns are shaping your life just as they shape the lives of all people. Urd represents your past. Verdandi describes what is presently coming into being, and the 3rd Skold represents what shall be. The Norns cast wooden lots, weave cloth, and carve symbols like the runes into wood, all fate crafting activities. Drawing the Norns suggests that you need to set an intention for what you desire. It could be yours. It must come from a place of reviewing where have you been, what you want, and where you see yourself going. The Norns encourage you to surrender your attachment to your karma because it is woven already into the path you are on. Stay in gratitude. Everything has already been created. Them again. See? Like how important are the Norns right now? Like all day. Every day I wake up, it's like a new path that we gotta. Right? Every day the collective wakes up, somebody realizes something, new truth about something, and then they got to remove their past. This is constantly what's happening over and over and over again right now. All right, we're going to do one more. And then I think dinner was ready earlier, and we got some food downstairs. I'm about to go eat. Love is love. That's it. You said it. No, at least 3. You can't just pop. I'm okay. Sheesh. The ladies are... better listen to these fairies. I'm sorry. Sheesh. They've been convening long enough. They want to help. Okay, 1 card. You only get 1 card. Come on. Why you gotta do this to me now? They're gonna make me flip like 37 of them. Watch her go. 52 card pickup. Boom. Read the whole thing in order. Decipher what everyone needs to know. Okay, what we all need to know. Riddle Fisher. Yes. Divination. Seeking out and finding answers. She is the fisher of the riddles. Nice. QRS. Oh, is it numbered? 3. Number 3, guys. Number 3. Boom, boom, boom. Dude. See how seriously this fairy takes her mission. For her, it is a joy, even if she is earnest about it, and her quest is to find the missing piece of information you seek. But note where she searches, in the deep caverns of the ruins, in the ancient places of your emotions, of the past, of your memory, of your DNA, of the red line of ancestry that runs through you. This beautiful, calm, and patient fairy is searching through the waters of the deep caverns of the earth, a place where our truths can be hidden as more and more emotions pour forth, sometimes from the ego, hiding in their depths, the truths and the answers we seek. This fairy is being known as the Riddle Fisher, or being This fairy being is known as Riddlefish, and her role is to search patiently with intent and focus on finding the answer to some of the most perplexing questions currently facing you. If you find yourself wanting answers and not knowing where to start looking, this fairy will assist you by taking you into the depths of your unconscious mind, of your memories, both in this lifetime and previous lifetimes, and the memories of your family patterns. She will help you deeply search and calm down until the right answer is found. And for this, she expects no reward, but you must honor your connection to your truths in order to connect to answers far more quickly. Fairies are also adept at finding material objects that are seemingly missing, but which have often been moved deliberately by the Fae in order to guide us to something that has been in our sights the entire time, but we've paid no attention to. Never believe something's lost, because the fairy beings will reveal its hiding place, and that will always lead you to something vital in understanding one of life's puzzles. Divinatory meanings. Time to seek out the help of the fairy realm to find what's lost, recovering lost memories, past life readings, and issues coming to surface. Going through the emotional waters that are deep and knowing it is safe to do so. Feeling your feelings and knowing their wisdom, searching for an answer, water, divining, using pendulums and finding clues to quandaries. Just as you're searching for answers, the fairy is searching for your answers too. They love your puzzles and will find things and answers and piece of information for you that will put the current jigsaw into a meaningful picture for you. Come at this time, allow the fairy to go on a search for you. You may not find the answers you're looking for, but you'll find what's right for you. Cool. Okay. All right. I got time for Michael to like chug 20 gallons of water. I feel like I'm up here today. Excuse me. Whew. I think it's because I'm feeling the old still, blah. But whew. Yeah, totally. I'm glad they picked that card. That was really funny. Like, I said one card, and they're like, fine, we're going to give you this one that basically explains everything again in one card. Just find yourself, seek yourself, understand your family, your patterns, jigsaw puzzle, right? It was all created by you, for you, so that you can experience what you came to experience, guys. You know, that's one of the biggest things to accept. Acceptance, forgiveness, right? All of it. Yourself, everyone else, everything else, right? A lot of the world's still fighting each other. They're still blaming every other country, or blaming every other race, or blaming every other whatever. So, as long as I'm still talking about this here, like I'm still waiting to see this, people talk. I mean, I love that we are. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm super excited for once people just snap out of it. I don't know where it all even started, where it came from. I mean, we know, right? History, upbringing, we just got to break the codes, man. Codes. Speaking of codes, yo, I don't got my glasses on. What's up, code? 1111 in the house. That's right. That's my numerology, 11. That's right. Oh, man. Oh, yo. Yeah, much love, guys. Thanks for showing up. What are we, 53? Yeah. Any last words, Kuan Yin? We gotta. She's such a doll, Kuan Yin, to me. She's like, but I love nature, so that's probably why, too. She's just saying, like, be abundant in your light that you came here. Be abundant. Thank you. There's an abundance that you have that's within you that nobody else specifically, uniquely has, even though we're all connected to that abundance. She just says that's what makes you special. That's why you got to shine your light. And you don't got to go nowhere to do it. It doesn't mean you have to, we want to shine it for others. Yeah, but just, you're shining it. You're shining it for the whole world. You're shining it for millions of other beings watching. You're shining it for me, for the earth, there should never be a reason you shouldn't want to shine. Right? Even if you don't feel like you can, which happens in life, you should always want to shine. That's why we're still here. right? Something. There's some reason that we're all still fighting for something. So yeah, shout out Kuan Yin. There it is for those who didn't see it. I got a new 3D print of her. It's pretty cool. She's chilling. She's in her space. She's right here. She's not even all here, right? She's right here. That's where she's at. She's here. She's there. Right? You know? And all of that's everything, all of this other stuff's a hologram. Remember, it's a hologram, guys. Right? You're looking at a hologram. I'm a hologram. You're a hologram. Doesn't mean it's not. Doesn't mean it doesn't have a pattern to build its life with, like, you know, poison water or not poison water. I mean, there's natural patterns, right? So we're all going to go back to the natural, and it's just a matter of time. And the sooner we all do it, the sooner it gets here. The sooner we all start doing it, start living it, you know. But we're in a transition because we're coming from the place where, you know, it wasn't easy. It hasn't been easy. Yeah. But it's all going to change. Yeah, I know. I'm excited. Cool. When's it going to change? How's it going to change, guys? They're just laughing. They're like, just shut up and keep doing stuff. You know, that's my interpretation. And that's not what they say. You know, I'm just here to transmute it down to the 3D, you know, because it's we're down here. Right? And that's the thing. That's another thing too. We have to be able to talk still 3D. We have to, you know, sure, I want to ascend, be out here. We all want to be gone, right? But then that's like, what? Imagine that happens one day. Everybody that wants to just go, you know, off Earth, elsewhere on Earth, it'd be like one or two dudes like sitting on Earth, like who didn't know, you know, what was going on. They'd just be like, where did everybody go? You know, like it's not, you know. So why are you here? Why are we here? Blah 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 blah. Just to shine your light, yeah. And then that network, man. Be the change you want to be. We are the network. You guys are the network, right? Let's all start hanging out. That's what we gotta do. Let's start pooling together the resources, guys, because everybody else is trying to steal them. Or no, wait, I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Much love, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys on your channels and next week for another Sunday spiritual session. Much love. Peace, y'all. Bye.